captured there, and I guess you've been well informed now to move on straight, start great, and finish right. My name is Nia Boy, and this is Daybreak Live. We're getting to the daily agenda segment. First conversation is going to be about skills development. Now, a lot of youngsters, they complete secondary school, and they are so anxious, and their anxiety levels are so high, their adrenaline levels are shot up. They want to get into the tertiary world. They want to get into a mainline university, a polytechnic, or a professional institution, whatever it is. They want to grab a degree, a diploma, or an HND, advanced diploma, call it whatever it is. But the point is, do they know the right steps to take before they get in there? Are they confused while they are in there? How do they maximize the potential that they get in there so they're able to be well qualified, properly qualified, if you like, or adequately qualified for the job market, which is already, tight up? The employment is a problem around this part of town. But the group of young people who think that they have the solution to their problems. One is Gabriel King Akpalo, author of the Academic Excellence book, and also Andrew Sufusuhine, who is with the Rotaract. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Morning.
Let's have a welcome, TV Africa welcome as we do. Let's pick our juices. Just to cheers. We take a deep sip and then we say naturally.
I'll take mine later after the show.
No. Drinks more. It's nice. There's no poison. Drinks more. If you don't drink, means that you have trust issues. Yeah, drinks more. Let's drink another one with him. Naturally. Am I a difficult person?
You get me. You want to take juice this morning?
Anyway, so this is not the regular one you find on the market. This is a sweet taste of Africa. Natural. It's enriched with vitamin C and all of that. I mean, it's no additives, no unnecessary additives.
Okay.
So you are safe. You're good to go.
Thank you. That's fine.
Welcome to TV Africa one more time.
Thank you very much.
Great. Last year we had the WIWIK-BEU, conference, and this year I keep saying last year because I think that it's kept a long time.
February 27th.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's been long in coming. And I'm thinking, how did it go?
It was great. Turnout was we exceeded expectations actually. It was one event that I for the very first time, organizing an event on campus, I realized that even after the event, people were still trooping in. When we ended the event, to the extent that our delegates couldn't leave the auditorium after the whole event that happened on the 27th of February. And then we decided to follow up with this WIWIK-BEU.
Okay, so WIWIK-BEU was what I wish I knew before leaving
university.
Okay, and WIWIK-BEU is
what I wish I knew before
entering university. And it might interest you to note, we had one of our delegates who graduated as the overall best student 2015 from the University of Professional Studies this year, who was a delegate in WIWIK-BEU. And yesterday he sent us an email thanking us for organizing such an event, and he was so grateful for the impact we made in his life.
Are you claiming the entire success of this young man?
Not at all. But I must confess that he himself admitted that we played a significant role in helping him round up the corners of his his first degree.
How did he measure that significant role?
Okay, well, he knew what the speakers we brought on board, and it's interesting that at the end, the final lap of every university education is quite tough, and we giving him some information. Bringing some information to his disposal was something that to a large extent helped him to at least.
Why is the final lap of the university a tough hurdle to surmount?
It's just like when you want to climb a mountain, it's easier from the down. I remember when I was climbing Mount Afajato. A lot of people we started.
Afajato means Mount Afajato. So if you say Mount Afajato, that's the Tologos. You're climbing the Afajato.
Yes, so we all started easy, but when we were getting up there, we started in numbers, but one by one, they were just dropping. And I remember at the point in time when I was climbing, I was very tired and I had to just lean by the stuff, and with the words of motivation I saw on the way, it encouraged me. Finishing university is a whole lot. Your project work, making sure you measure up, get your A's, making sure you understand what you're doing, because you are finishing. If you don't take your time, you just waste your time in university. So it's a whole lot. IAs, quizzes, this semester exams, all these things are, when you're finishing, there's a lot of pressure. So if you don't take your time, you might lose hold of it. Some people can't stand it. You understand? So it's very critical. I think it really helped the young man. At WIWIK-BEU, we talked about the academic excellence 40-40-20 rule, whereby we talked about not just about paying attention to the lecture hall, but your extracurricular, volunteering, doing all these things will build your soft skills. That will help you navigate when you move into the job. Now it's easier to know how to put things together. If you're a marketing professional, it's easier for you to know how to deal with people, teamwork, communication, and all these things. So he learned these things and added to his life.
Great. We're having a conversation about what you should know before you enter the university. I told you about the excitement and the anxiety that comes with it. So then I bring the question: why are people after secondary school so enthusiastic, excited to want to get into university? What's special? What's there?
Okay, so if I use myself as an example. Right after SHS, the natural thing is...
Where was SHS for you?
Accra High.
Okay.
I call it Accra High Montessori. Well, it's a Montessori to me.
No.
So,
it's a typical site.
I disagree with you totally on that. I disagree. So, Accra High School, moving on to UPSA.
Okay.
I was like, okay, so I wanted to pursue business administration to, as it were, get to know some things within the field of business administration and also add to knowledge. So, enrolled in Accra UPSA, that was in 2011.
Okay.
And I realized that some of my colleagues decided to go into professional courses. Others also decided to go to their HND, depending on where they think might be fit for purpose for them. But the university is one place, and I'm using the university here as a generic term, that's meaning all tertiary institution. It's a place that I believe that would help you align what your passion and your
So for you, what did you look out for?
Okay, I was looking at adding up to knowledge and also building a sphere of a network.
Okay.
In a higher institution.
So
aside the
that was what went into choosing IPS or UPS.
Exactly.
That was what went into
it.
Yeah, exactly.
So
you didn't consider other options?
Okay, right from JHS, I knew I wanted to be in UPSA.
Because you wanted to become an accountant? Or?
No, because I knew that was the only university in Ghana that is focused more on business-related courses. And
let me ask you, Gabi, is it that easy? I mean, the youngsters at the secondary school, are they aware of, where to go for what particular training? Is it?
Well, some of them don't. Some old students who leave the secondary school try to come back to give some kind of guidance to them.
Okay.
And most of them don't really know. I think there's this, there's this kind of mindset that when you finish SHS, you have to get to university. So it's like when you don't get, all your colleagues go to university and you don't go, it's like you feel left out.
And then they write on Facebook, life is not a race.
They put their life is not a race. So this is a situation. So a lot of people enter with this mentality. Let me also get there so that, parents also, have this mentality. Oh, my son has finished SHS. Oh, I think my son should be in university. So that when I'm talking to my sisters, my brother can tell me, hey, my son is in university. You have to know how to, talk to me and stuff like that. So this is the situation that is pushing a lot of people. And generally, we have other people too who really know that they're the only people coming from their families. And they need to build a future for themselves and also make their family proud. They're the only person in the village who is moving to university. So there's that kind of thing. Everybody pushing, you understand? Pushing and making sure they get to the university to also claim the certificate.
So let's say you push, you get there. Is there any chance that you get regrets that you stepped into that school?
Well, it depends. On the kind of orientation you had. You understand? If you have the right orientation. Now, per definition of academic excellence is optimizing the efficiencies of the academic environment and the academic systems with a high level of productivity. So we are looking at the academic environment, the academic system. Remember, I mentioned that we have education is like a system. We have the student being the input, the academic environment being the process, and the output being the graduate. So it's incumbent on the student to understand the academic environment. When you understand it very well and you know what you are expected to do, of course, you are going to operate at a high level, productivity level, you understand? So that is how it works. On the contrary, on the flip side, we have the second person who does not really know what it entails. He thinks it's just from SHS, how we all write exams and try to pass what see. They give us certificates. He use that same mentality to enter university and pursue the same thing. These two people are going to have different outputs.
Why?
Yes, because they have different orientations.
Okay.
You understand? One person sees it as a responsibility. He's trying
Who
to
will be more successful in the job market?
No, the one who really understands the environment. You could judge that for yourself. Somebody who
I don't
really
know.
understands.
You tell me. You are the professional.
Okay, somebody who has you know, you're using an iPad and take somebody who understands
using a calabash as well.
a calabash. So somebody who knows how to use an iPad, he picks it up and it's very easy to move on. Take somebody who is oblivious, who does not know what this thing is all about. He picks it and it's like he doesn't know whether to.
He could read the manual.
He could read the manual, but he does not know.
Okay.
You understand? And he picks it. It will be very difficult.
Andrew, all of these things, I mean, essentially, when somebody gets into the university, they are looking at the bigger dream to get a job at the end of the day. So, what are the things they must look out for as they get the excitement to get into university? So, in the run-up to get a job, what must the things they look out for?
So, one thing we in SOLNetwork we want to do is every individual has a soft skill.
Okay.
There's something that each and every one of us can do. There's something that you can do that I can do. There's something that I can do that you can do.
I can eat like 4 balls of bamboo.
I can take like 6.
Yeah.
So
I take one.
there's something that I can do that you can do. So we encourage students that these soft skills that you have, begin to pay attention to them. Start concentrating on them whilst you are attending your lectures.
How do you identify these soft skills?
Okay. So there are certain things that come to you naturally. There are certain things that you can do without thinking. Okay. You can be in bed, they'll call you to do something and then you just with ease execute it.
Okay.
You can be in a lecture hall, and then certain questions begins to fly. Then the way some of us think, the way some students think, you'll be like, how did they get this thing within this very short period of time?
Well,
then you have
we'll be talking about that. How did he get that? I'm sure you're thinking, how do I get to do those things so easily? That is after the break, right after this one. Conversation deeper now with the Soul Network group. We're talking about what you need to know before you enter the tertiary institutions. So you were speaking before I had to cut you for that.
Okay, so as I was saying, you have different people with different skills, different soft skills. Some are very good in accounting, some may be good in marketing, some may be good in numerics, really. So you identify all these people, some may be good in public speaking. So as an individual, you need to focus on some of these things and look out for the things that can earn you money. Because really, if you get employed in if you get into the global employment workspace, you realize that it's not only about what you studied in the school, but also the added value that you can add to the company in which you are even working for. So this is something that we hope to. This is a gap that we hope to bridge. And aside that, we also hope to bring individuals who have gone through the system and those who are yet to go through the system by way of mentoring. So you have those who have gone through the 4-year system and have experienced both sides. As Gabby said, the 40-40-20. While they were in school, they were doing their businesses while they were in school. And how you, as a new entrant, you can juggle these two things and be able to graduate.
Gab, let's talk about the parents, the parenting, parental aspect and the role they can play. Usually, you find that parents are in a hurry to pay fees for people to get to school. Then the people get to school, they acquire the certificates, but they can't find a job. There's a missing link. Is the mistake made right when the parent makes the decision to pay the money, or the mistake is made while the student is in school?
Okay, I think both sides, but the first one is the parents.
Okay.
You see, like I said, if you know how to use the iPad and they give it to you, it's very easy because you know how to work around it.
Okay.
So parents are in a haste to have that self-esteem that my son is in the university.
Okay.
My son is studying this in this university, studying this in that university. So they don't take their time. And this is what we are bringing to before you enter the university. Let's get all these people, sit your child, your son, your daughter down to give him a better orientation about what he's getting himself into. You understand? You know, parents are paying, you know, for the 4 years, combining everything together between 18,000 and 36,000 Ghana cedi. They are paying all this amount because they want, at least my son should also move to university so that people will know that, oh, come on, my son also, he has a degree. So that's the mentality. So parents don't really take their time to give them the orientation. Some of them is just about paying the fees. That's all. You come from school, they don't really mind to find out what is happening. The fact is that, okay, when are you finishing? When I take your certificate? Okay, you have achieved degree. And these are some of the mistakes, the fundamental mistakes that have been made. And also on the side of the students, you know, he gets to campus. You know, you get the first class students after they leave campus. So there's the gap. And that's the reason why we even wrote the academic excellence book. You can't get them to talk to them, to ask the questions. Oh, how did they make it? We even expect that orientation should bring people like this around.
So you put that in a book?
Yes.
Brilliant. Now, there's a student watching out there who perhaps has entered university already. He didn't know these things. He's thinking, how do I calculate my GPA to know if I'm hitting first class or not? What's the trick?
Okay, with a GPA, I think in every university you enter, okay, so I can...
Let's say A is 80.
Okay, A is 80.
Yeah.
You need to get the number of courses you are reading in that particular semester. So if, say, you are offering 3 credit hour and you are reading, say, 5 courses. So 3 times 5 will be 15. And you're able to score 80 in all. Then it means you are getting A for each one. So you calculate your grades, the number of A's you have, divided by the number of credit hours that you are offering in that particular semester. So that's basically...
That's how to calculate it. There are 5 tickets here to the event. When is it happening?
It's happening this Saturday.
Saturday, what time?
8 a.m.
8 a.m. location?
University of Professional Studies, LBC Auditorium.
Okay, the big one you recently built.
Yes.
I mean, we'll build a better one at GIG.
Why is so bad for GIG?
It's just a matter of time. So you sent 5 messages. I've spotted the first winner already. Send 4 more. Tell us something about the WIWIK-BEU, and you can be on your way on Saturday to go and join the brothers. Any number they can call?
Yes.
0242 476 901.
0242
476 901. And they can get the tickets on MTN Mobile Money.
Okay.
They could send them
the same number. Say the number again, please.
0242 476 901.
Okay.
Yes.
So it says, good morning, please. I want to know, going to university straight from SHS or going to nursing or teacher training or any training institution before university, which one is better? As a Amity Vincent in Aflao sends that one. People use their training colleges and nursing as bridges, and then they get to the university. Is it the right thing to do?
Okay, which one is better? I think we'll best answer this question at WIWIK-BEU.
Are they similar?
Exactly.
Great. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Who is speaking? Are you speaking?
Yes. I'll be speaking on the purpose of schooling and education. We have Dr. Jeff Bassi of GTI. They're also one of our sponsors. Graduate Training Institute. He's going to talk about the global employment workspace. We're going to have the Professor Dr. Mrs. Goski Alabi. And she's going to talk about the total quality student. And we have Mr. Conrad Kakraba of GTV, and he's going to talk about time management for academic excellence. And Andrew, who is the national president for Road Track, he's also going to talk about the SWOT analysis of the university.
Strength, weaknesses, opportunities.
And
Thank you very much, Alan. Saturday, I wish you all the best.